Alright, well, let's see what awaits us. Oh, that's something we could do. We should probably go check the new weapon, huh? We'll do it at the next Stargazer. Forbidden Book, the Wish Granter. Be warned, this heretical text is designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, number appeared in a vision to Saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes all turned in color between gold and rust, depending on the light. But they paled next to its magnificent smile. A most amicable expression. So-and-so had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment, I knew for certain this seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed. For so-and-so did not know of good and evil. So-and-so appears to bear humanity only goodwill. So-and-so also reflects the desires of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil. And those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought. A hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I asked so-and-so to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. The Wish Granter. Interesting. Hopefully you can get a cool weapon out of that ergo. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. It'd be kind of cool if it's it might be his spear, the one that he was using. I guess we'll see. Yeah, the next ergo that we encounter, I'll go ahead and go back to the hotel. Okay, break's over. Back to assembling this bookshelf. The instructions said to take a snack and hydrate break through. And a hydrate break, though. Hey, gotta follow the instructions, right? Somebody was camping up here. Let us know. To whomever finds this place in the future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these items will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. Okay. That's nice. Thanks, I guess. A request to a friend.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission
Okay,
to stop
it is.
him
I'm
if
sorry.
that's what it
Is
takes.
this?
And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry. Is this Shadowheart? Like, okay, Lumacchio is voiced by Neil, and Elvish pointed out the Veronique is voiced by Jennifer's girlfriend, Leona. In some moments here, it kind of sounded like Shadowheart. Is this Shadowheart's voice actress? Capcom said that RE Night Gamescom demo will be playable globally when? Gotta know when, dude. Welcome in, by the way, Xeno. August. Whoa, Arlecchino's invitation. To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face at this very.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment.
Okay.
My masterpiece. I poured my very soul into it.
I watched the Konami thing, yeah.
There is no need for formal introductions, of course not. For it is I, your dear Arlecchino.
I like Arlecchino.
Many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace.
I was about to say, he sounds a bit like Joker.
Joy. You heard it correctly. Joy.
Oh, he's definitely busy at work as he's recording this.
You became interesting, worthy of my attention and study. All humans are intriguing to me, but you shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now.
It's not fucking grim or anything.
Stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentices?
Oh, man.
When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the
I think we might have an idea of how Romeo ended up in a puppet's body.
I have something you want back, don't I? And you only stalker one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
I think we might be finding out soon how Romeo ended up in a puppet's body. Oh, man. That's tough. That's gnarly, dude. Oh, boy. Everyone's talking about Silent Hill 1 remake, but that's not going to come out for another 4 year easily. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm kind of excited for Silent Hill 1 remake just because it's cool to see Silent Hill 1 being remade. You know, Bloober Team is working on it, and they did such a good job with 2 remake that, I mean, I'm excited to see what they do. But, like, in terms of being excited for Silent Hill 1 itself, it's not that I don't care, but, like, I'm neither here or there with it, so I'm not, like, mega excited about it. Maybe once we see some actual gameplay, I'll be like, oh, man, that looks so sick, I'm super hyped. But yeah, that's not going to be for some time. If they just tell us that it's in production and they don't even have like a teaser or nothing, you know that they're a ways out. As far as Silent Hill F, I noticed that. I hope you can turn the HUD off, and I really hope they don't lean too much on action. I'm fine having some slower paced action with like maybe a block and a parry and attacking and whatnot. But I don't want to end up playing Silent Hill, the Souls-like game. I think I'll still enjoy it. And I'm still heavily looking forward to it. But I hope that I can turn off the HUD. They confirmed in the thingy that you can turn... Oh, okay, cool. But they also said in an interview a week or so ago that it's a much more action-focused game. Yeah, I don't mind it being much more action-focused than your traditional Souls-like. Even a little bit more action-focused than Silent Hill 2 Remake. I just hope it doesn't end up being a Souls-like but Silent Hill. You know? I just hope that doesn't end up happening. It's this robot. He's cool.
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
What exactly are we looking to change, though? That's the question. Oh my lord. Are we about to go Final Fantasy mode? Okay, the amulet. Increases attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. Hey chat, you remember when I was just saying like, hey, isn't it crazy that we don't have an amulet that can increase the elemental damage that we deal? Well, I guess here it is. A being twisted by torture can see through the pain of others. The nightmare, having lost its ancient oath, despises the living and waits for the moment they suffer. So I'm assuming the book talking about the wish granter or whatever, right? The person that they were talking about protecting humanity and whatnot. I'm assuming that's what we fought then, the Guardian. And then we got the Gunblade, dude! The Pale Knight. Full salvo. Fire a powerful explosion forward, and it's a greatsword. And then we have strengthened bullet temporarily enhances the explosion attacks. My weapon of the Stalker Falcon. Oh, probably the same guy that had the Falcon Eyes, maybe? Is there any relation to that? Also known as the Noble Knight. The barrel forged along the greatsword's blade can channel ergo bullets. May I stand on the front lines, protecting all from near and afar. Even when facing the great nightmare of the ruins, the Knight's oath did not change. Yeah, I mean, we gotta take the Gunblade, right? So for being a greatsword, the attack speed is actually quite nice. Oh, and the heavy... Oh, wow, that heavy attack is actually kind of sick. It's a stab and an explosion. Okay, and it's got some range. Oh, wait. I forgot about the potential of a follow-up. Hold on. So the heavy attack is a... Okay, that's sick. Oh, and you can see the barrel right there. Or the barrels, I guess. You can see them on the side. Okay, and that enhances... the explosion attacks. Nice. Okay, dude. This DLC seems hella long. How much was it? 40 bucks. 40 bucks. Yeah, I mean, it's taken me a while because I am getting demolished in this DLC. Just about everything is 1 to 2-shotting me. Although the devs have said that, yeah, that is a problem they are looking into. It is not intended. They said that they accidentally overtuned some areas. And that is very, very evident in New Game Plus. Yeah, we've struggled a bit. It's taken me about 1 stream per chapter, I guess, if we want to call it that. If this was the same level of, like, challenge that we were getting from the base game, I think we'd probably be a little bit further ahead. Oh man, knowing that Bloober's working on a second Silent Hill, yeah, likely. Oh, look at that. What up, birds? Oh, it even has a unique execution, or not execution, but critical attack or whatever. Dude, we're going gun mode. Dude, that does almost 6k damage. What the fuck? Yeah, we're just going gun mode, I guess. We got the gun arm. We got the gun blade. Goes up. I presume we have to keep going down. If this goes up, maybe it'll just circle back to that chest that we saw. The fact that it's this fast and it's a greatsword is like really nice. Okay, my bad. Okay. Okay. Run away! That was unnecessary game. What do we got here? Oh, another ancient disc. Zone, welcome in, dude. Yeah, he kept saying this game is awesome, like repeating it, then said they're not gonna tell me why it's awesome since I've made up my mind. And then he got mad that I wouldn't let him backseat me and started being weird and aggressive. What the fuck? Hey, people on the internet are weird. I like watching Souls-like, but I don't like playing them myself. That's completely fair. A lot of people are that way with horror games. I know there's a few people in the community that just would never bring themselves to playing a horror game, but they enjoy watching me play them. Although that can obviously be for other reasons, but I definitely get that. There's games that I like watching, like Subnautica. I don't think I'd ever be able to enjoy playing that game from what I've seen a lot of it. I don't think I'd ever be able to actually enjoy playing Subnautica, but I enjoy watching people play it. Just walked in and was handed orders by Creamy Senpai to respect his and only his opinion. That's right. My opinion is not only to be respected, my opinion is to be recognized as always correct. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I can understand that point of view. Like, I'm not gonna put too much effort into telling you why I like this game if you've already made up your mind. But at the same time, like, if I hop into a stream to interact, so if I'm like, hey man, I think this game is sick. How are you liking it? Oh, I'm not liking it, blah, 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 blah. Why do you like it? Why do you enjoy the game? Well, I think the story's compelling and the gameplay's pretty good and I like the level design. Yeah, there's some boss fights that are, you know, I like have a discussion with the person. Like, it's just weird to just be like, nope, nope, no, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. No, no. You clearly hate it. I'm not telling you. Sorry. You know? And then to just, like, get aggressive and backsy, like, dude, some people are weird. Oh, there. Oh! I've noticed there are some people who get really weirded out if you show enthusiasm or passion in life. Met several people like that, and it's very bizarre. Yeah, especially because they get excited too, right? Like, I think there's a difference between, like, not showing excitement and being excited, right? Like, some people just, you know, the same thing as here, you know? Like I mentioned before, people express their emotions differently. You know, you might drop by a stream where somebody gets a $10 donation and they freak out, and you might hop into another stream getting an even bigger donation and they're just like, oh, thank you, you know? Like, people express their sentiments and feelings differently. So I completely get if somebody's excited for something and they don't just, like, jump out of their chair. But to, like, take a simple reaction like, oh man, they're starting off with Mortal Shell 2, and, like, look at that as being exaggerated. Like, you're out of your mind, man. You're out of your goddamn mind. Saying Gamley, I get excited if I see a beautiful butterfly while walking to town. I just prefer to enjoy life, I suppose. Yeah, hey. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting excited about shit. Just in general. Like, even if it's just like, oh man, I got 2 candies out of the candy machine. Hey, if that shit gets you hyped, then get fucking hype, you know what I mean? Usually excitement is a result of joy, right? So if you're excited about shit, you know, be fucking excited. And given that your video is 2.5k views, if you were overreacting, I think there would be a lot more than... Yeah, well, that's what always cracks me up, right? When somebody hops into a short, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube, and they'll comment something like, yeah, this content sucks. Or they show any sort of negative attitude towards the quality of my content or whether my content is entertaining or not. And that's fair. If you don't like my content, you don't like my content. You don't have to like my content. I don't force anybody to believe otherwise, right? There's millions of creators out there. You can find the creator that is for you. But it's always interesting to see somebody come into a short, a video, whatever, you know, like, what is it? It was, in one of my Souls level 1 shorts, there was somebody saying, like, you're not impressing anybody, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, but I'm not trying to impress anybody, right? I'm not trying. I did this thing and now I'm putting it here. People are impressed, they're impressed. Just because I'm uploading it, no, you're trying to impress everybody. By the way, your content is not even that good. And I'm looking at the stats on the video. I'm like, well, I mean, the stats prove you otherwise, right? Like, the view count, interactions, reading the comments, the amount of likes, the amount of shares, the amount of saves, like, those alone just prove you fucking wrong. So, like, that's fine if you don't like my shit. I don't care. You know, I don't, it's not like I try to make my content, you know, be for everybody, because you just flat out can't. But, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I've always thought that people think their opinion matters far more than it actually does. A lot of people out there just say shit like if it's, you know, not just their opinion, but as if it's the objective truth. Like, oh, I don't like this thing. It must be bad. I don't care if, like, millions of others like it. It must be bad, you know? So what was the point of this, by the way? Like, we dropped down here, killed this guy, and there was a dog, but then there's nothing in here. Empty painkiller bottle. We know whose that is. About all the painkillers used by Leia, it is completely empty. An overdose can be fatal for the average person. Painkillers cannot cure the petrification disease, nor can they effectively alleviate the suffering. Yet, there are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers. Yo ho, old helm.
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay
That's
that
fair,
way.
that's fair.
Let's stick to business.
What you got for me? Okay, so we're buying that. Interesting how this one's 120, but this one is 3,000. Yo, increases weapon attack when HP is low. We found the... Oh, God. I have the red feather talisman in mind because that's an Elden Ring. Oh, my word. What's the fucking ring called in the Souls games? It's that one, basically. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. Whoa, this is actually really sick. This is actually really sick. There's a lot of stuff that increases certain effects when you're heavier in weight. Giant's Amulet. An amulet developed by the Workshop Union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy that it could flatten the ground. But with no puppets capable of withstanding its weight while remaining intact, its production was ultimately halted. I guess that's why it's cheap, because nobody would be willing to buy this. Fierce combat skills surface in dire circumstances. The honor of the bastards is rooted in the spirits of never accepting defeat until the end. Nice. Anything to sell to this guy? No. Grapefruit is pretty good. I think I enjoy grapefruit flavored drinks more than grapefruit itself, but grapefruit is nice.
Hey, about what I said before. Just think, if we can save them here, we could alter Krot's future. For the better, I hope. But put that aside. Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So, what do you say, pal?
Yeah, I think it's the red tier stone ring, because I remember it being shortened as RTS, RTSR, or whatever. Yeah, I think you're partially correct. Yeah, it's the red tier stone ring. I don't like the fact that there's a bunch of dead bodies here. I gotta... Whoa, brother. Okay, he's got reach. But so do I. But, chat, so do I. Look at that, we're inside of a ship. This looks like a short... Oh, hey. Feels like we're reaching the end of the DLC and I don't want it to be over. Yeah, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Restores HP. Whoa, this is good. Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Yeah, this is pretty good. Combat fuels the frenzy, staining the eyes with blood. A warrior lost in the heat of battle will forget even the most agonizing of wound. Yeah, that's actually a pretty neat amulet. I mean, I don't know that it'll be of much use to me here, but it is pretty handy. Look at that. Yeah, take a nap. I think I know what boss might be coming up from this section, by the way, because I think he was shown, or rather, it was shown during one of the marketing materials. It'd be cool if we can get this dude's weapon, a cane that can, like, retract and whatnot, and extend. It would be like having the, like a poor version of the cane whip from Bloodborne. A letter to family. A letter to family. An unsent letter. The handwriting is messy, as if written in a hurry. Marion, you must take the children. Leave everything and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek out relatives for safety. Just go and find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon! Manus mentioned. The devil won't be satisfied until all who oppose them are dead. Your... ... Yo, Simon mentioned. I'm telling you, Simon was behind the accident. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, chat. It's called the Threaded Cane, Fake Fan Cannoli. I only remembered the name of good weapons. These guys kill me so much in base game, not looking forward to running into them here. These are slightly different than the base game ones. I think the ones you're thinking about were the ones at the Alchemist Tower that had the rapiers. Similar moveset, though. Or a cane, or whatever it is they had. I guess you meet them before reaching the Alchemist Tower. Yeah, these guys are a little different. They got like a weird cane that sort of extends and retracts. Oh no, I guess those guys also had a cane, but they kind of used it like a rapier. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? All right. All right, chat, we've made it to the fishing hamlet. God, this game is so good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this one doesn't have a whip function either, but Yeah, it's they had a similar moveset. It would be cool if the fish just took slow, continuous damage after they leave the water. I mean, I think this guy maybe not like his HP ticking down, but I feel like this poor little fella has been taking continuous damage even in the water. Oh, come on. Right, like, look at that. Easy money, easy life. See? Easy money, easy life. Although they seem to be real mad out there. No shot, even the sharks came up here? Correspondence from beyond the sea, a scroll carrying the soft scent of fine ink. To my respected brothers and sisters of the truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring there, beyond the sea. Time and again, I am enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in your recent communique was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficacy on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. I shall post additional updates from across the sea soon. My wish is that you remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet, my brothers and sisters, here in the land of the Radiant Dawn. Okay, so the petrification disease, I guess, is something that's afflicting a lot of people outside of Krot? It could be, it could also be, whatchamacallit, it could also be Korea, although here it's being referenced as Country of the Morning. So I don't know if Land of the Radiant Dawn would be the Country of the Morning or if it's a different land, but I'm inclined to believe it's Country of the Morning because it's the only other overseas place that's been referenced so far, but it could be, it could be. This guy doesn't seem right. There's something weird about this guy. I mean, other than he's using the dagger, but the way he's walking... Okay, he has the same moveset as another one of those dudes. Oh, you know what? He has the same moveset as the, that one mini-boss we fight after we go back to Krot and it's all fucked up. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, they're also made for the gamers in that they want you to get hyped up for them so you buy them. I think we all know some, you know, at least one person that will see a trailer and before they even get to see some gameplay, they'll pre-order because, oh my god, did you see that cutscene? It was mega hype. And, you know, nothing wrong with it. If it's a title you're going to enjoy, you're going to enjoy it. But, yeah, I mean, the cinematic trailers are always there to sell games. They're always there to look good and sell games. They're not there to really show you what product you're buying per se. Because a lot of trailers can be pretty deceiving too. Bloober assigns letters for all its projects, right? Most of these letters are seemingly random and never letters that appear together in the alphabet. Except two. Project G and H. A few months ago, a few leakers said that Project H is Silent Hill 3, and that and the just announced Silent Hill 1 remake as Project G. Maybe developing 1 and 3 remake at the same time since both are shorter games and direct sequels. When they announced them, G was in concepting and H was in planning. When Bloober announced all these projects that were all slated for release during or before 2027. That is interesting. That is interesting. There's a couple of studios that should be paying me for getting people to buy their games. Yeah, some games get released in very questionable states with a questionable level of content for a very questionable price. Oh, God damn it, dude. I didn't think the guy could nail me from that far away. Serpentine, 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 serpentine. Oh my God, dude, there's everything and more. I'm starting to really dislike this stage. Okay, so that's a big area back there to explore. Let me see what's upstairs. The Mad Dash reminds me of the new Path of the Two Big Cats in the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Never doing that, I tell ya. I'll glaze Dark Souls to any chance I get, but the two cat fight is the worst in Soulsborne history. I could say that about a lot of things in Dark Souls 2, but I'll just take you hating on one thing and run with it. I would like to get at least a set of grace that doesn't involve me having to run all the way back through every single time. Because I gotta tell you, those enemies hit really hard and they're super fucking tanky. And for as much as I enjoy fighting my way through every little area, thank you, until they actually fix the New Game Plus difficulty, I am probably just gonna run past anything that is mildly bothersome. I'm actually surprised RE8 sold less than RE7. While I feel 7 is a better game, I figured the hype around Lady D would have boosted. Lady D is something people attach themselves to, but one character is not gonna be enough to sell an entire game. I think the vast majority of players probably don't give a shit about Lady D. Yeah, and that's true as well. 7 has been around for a long fucking time. 8 is a lot more recent. That is definitely something to keep in mind. Tell that to Stellar Blade? I don't think Stellar Blade sold immensely well. Like, it probably sold well enough, but... I mean, that's also a different game, right? Like, one is a game that's portrayed as like, hey, here's sex. Do you want to buy sex? Here's sex, you know? Like, obviously, the people that are buying it know what they're getting into. And another thing is like, oh, Resident Evil. Like, yeah, sexy character, you know, might get you a few more copies sold, but it's not going to be why people are going to buy Resident Evil. Eight is the one with the creepy baby, yeah. That logic ruins your joke, and I'm a man that's all about logic. Until Remake 4, RE8 is the fastest selling RE game and the quickest to reach 10 million sales. So yeah, literally the only reason 7 has more is it had 4-year head start. Oh, fuck me, dude. I gotta keep track of that. God damn it. I'm just gonna run past this fucking nerd. I'm gonna open the fucking box, loot whatever's inside, and run past. I'm getting so tired of this ice level shit, dude. Like, I want to go back into this cave and explore this fucking cave. I'm so tired of it. I have a friend to speedrun 7 and 8. Nice. I wanted to get into 7 speedruns, and yeah, unskippable cutscenes turn me away from that really fucking quickly. I win.
I have won. I caught you.
Huh. Oh, that's a big fella.
Oh, fish. I have won. I caught you. Fish. You and I. For 3
Salau,
days
the old
and 3
fisherman.
nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed.
Granted, there's gonna be in a playground instead of a backyard.
They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rode out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast.
I mean,
for
it's
3
definitely
days
an
and
impressive
3
feat.
nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're about to die, brother.
Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters.
I was
One day
thinking
the
about
sun
that.
also
I was
rises,
thinking
so
about
does the
that.
tide.
It might be.
And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village. You would help an old man. Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
All right. Let's go find Menelin, I guess. More of an old man in the sea reference than Ahab to me. I'm not familiar with the old man in the sea. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna be a big fight or nothing. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. There's no way, right? It's a drop off, so we can't go back. Somebody's gonna come in as we attempt to open this door, right? Oh, shit! Ah, look who it is! Lumacchio.
How in the world are you still alive?
I knew we couldn't trust this fucking guy.
You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Did you know you can wear that ship as a hat? I feel like you're setting up a joke here. It's capsized. Fuck's sake. Short summary, old man takes his boat out to fish because he needs money. He catches a giant fish that took days to catch, but it didn't fit in his boat, and the sharks ate it. Damn, that sucks.
It's no great mystery.
Poor guy.
For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action.
I can
I
respect
just
that.
need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan.
Ah, you motherfucker.
I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance to be disposed of. A nobody. Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep.
Damn.
The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
No, actually, no. I mean, I guess we do, right? Yeah, she's going over to the estate. He really is a bastard. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must?
Oh, man.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Uh-oh.
Crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Dude's about to go mutation mode. This is about to turn into a Resident Evil game, speaking of. Whoa! I mean, that did damage, so it did nail him. Okay, Al, relax, brother. Ooh, okay. Respect it. Ah, I thought I could land mine first.
Wait.
Oh, we pushed them onto the next phase. Oh, we got Gascoigne mode going on. All right. Fuck, the DK got me. Day's going well. All right, chat. I'm gonna take a break from this guy. I'm gonna go up on the other area because I want to see if that brings us to the village. Because in base game, when you met certain NPCs, if you defeated certain bosses, it's sort of advanced time, so to speak. And I don't want to risk killing Lumakia or whatever the fuck his face is, Lumakio. And, you know, then coming back and the dude's fucking dead, so. I honestly should have put it in the title. Ah, what the? Have you seen the Silent Hill 1 remake announcement? I might have. I'm not sure if I have, though. Can you tell me all about it? What did you like about the reveal donuts? What is happening here? This is wild. Oh, my fucking bad! Don't fight me, there's a big ass fucking bear, dude! I may not have watched the well, donuts. I'm so fucking dead. Please, please, puppet friends. We're both puppets, dude. Help me out. Help a puppet out, dude. Come on, dude, they're shooting you. Ooh, they're shooting you. They're shooting you, dude. What are you gonna do about it? I have learned that until they tweak the difficulty in New Game Plus, I'm just gonna cheese everything that I can, dude. Headshot. Oh, yeah, we're up. A full moonstone, we did it. Look at this weird thing. What is that? A bunch of skulls and shit on it. Freaking. What a tongue doing? My GPU doesn't even reach the recommended specs for Silent Hill F console main era in full effect. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. No, 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 please, I don't want to die again. Well, I think the head is dead of a bear. Oh, he's gone. It just, you know, without all the fur, skin down, and cheeks missing and whatnot. But on the shoulders, it had like humanoid skulls that were just like very, very large. It was kind of interesting. I'm starting to think this maybe is not leading to the village.
The puppet prince done the brilliant crown of the Imperium. You remember that glorious moment?
What?
What is the color of life?
It's a weird ass puppet talking back there.
On this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right. I remember the moment my soul was captured by Adeline's angelic voice. It split the heavens. What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
I don't know if I want to wear that. I don't know if I want to wear that. The Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. It was worn during Red actress Adelina Corday's most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with its dreamlike performance. The crown was cherished as the symbol of those performances, but in the end, it vanished like a dream. You're right! Yeah, it is. Yeah, he did mention a crown. I was honestly expecting it to start talking, but I guess it was the thing talking. I don't know why I thought it was the crown that was making him talk.
And in more ways than one. But the games end here. knowledge. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contribution.
Too early.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
Chat, does it bother anybody else that he says elixir instead of elixir? Or is that like correct old English or something? And I'm just tweaking.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
Fuck. Batter up!
Wait. Oh, what is happening?
Get him out of here, dude! Get him out of here, dude! And just before the ad break even begins, god damn, I'm good at this game. I can finally get myself a beverage. Whoo! Take a breather. Dude, I had to lock in so hard at the end there. I had to lock in so hard at the end there. Oh man, I love this weapon. God, I love this weapon. Whoo! Alright, let's talk to who used to be Lumacchio.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain.
I forgot to grab
All of
water.
it. Please, just
Whatever.
don't kill me. All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting.
Nah, it was your actions.
Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique, or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I
Yeah,
only did what
Lumacchio,
he
you're a bitch.
commanded.
I don't know how else to tell you. It's not a matter of I had to, you know? It's a matter of you betrayed your comrades, you betrayed your people because you wanted to survive. So, yeah, you're a bitch. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules up.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was, what was it, off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it.
Oh,
To
so
pretend
at this
it
point in
wasn't
time,
happening.
Valentinos is no longer in
Even
charge.
Simon gathered more power and
Simon-
influence. She remained loyal to Valentinus. And when
Simon
she
is
and
already in
came to join
power
conflict,
here.
A bounty was quietly and
Or maybe not
unofficially
quite in power,
placed
but
on
is
her
gathering
head.
power. I mean, he's speaking like
Yes.
Valentinus is no longer in
faction
power.
targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir.
It's
No
almost as if the alchemists don't give a shit, buddy.
It was complete. Worked on carcass, as they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment. I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir.
We could leave him to be a monster, because he deserves it as such, but, we'll punish him, I think. I think we'll give him a good old spanking. We got the pad already. And honestly, I think he deserves it for being a traitorous bitch. Traitorous? Treacherous. A treacherous bitch. Yeah, there you go.
What? No. How could you? You
I didn't
promised-
promise shit.
promised
What are you
would take me
talking
there.
about? What are you talking about?
Please, they promised. The alchemists. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No,
Cure that.
I was chosen.